It's almost time for a special second date update. But first, we just heard the number 12 phone tap of the year. And as you know, after every single phone tap, caller 25 will win an awesome prize from Xbox One. So let's see who lucky number 25 is. Hello, Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Who's this?
Hey, this is Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany, where are you calling from?
Kirkland.
Tiffany from Kirkland. Hey, Tiffany, do you have a change of pants around? By any chance?
Actually, I do have my workout bag right next to me.
Oh, okay,
that's
perfect.
convenient.
Because you're definitely going to need them because guess what? You just won an Xbox One custom red console valued at $500.
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
That was the sound of her peeing herself.
Yeah. Are your pants still dry or you got to change into those workout pants?
I need to pull over and change my pants.
Yeah. Me too. As soon as I let you know what you won, my pants got all wet too.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you know, you really feel for people.
Yeah.
That's why you're so empathetic.
Congratulations, Tiffany.
Brooke, I've had a baby, so you know how that is, right?
Yeah, I hear you pee a lot.
I'm still good.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really proud of myself for that one. I never urinate, even when I laugh.
I hear a lot of women after they have a baby, the pee just starts falling out of them left and right.
Yeah. I've been really lucky in that way.
Well,
That's good.
Bagel, huh?
Tiffany, congratulations. And remember, the next shot to win happens at 8:20. Now it's time for your second date update. And this one involves a couple who accidentally hit a pedestrian with their car during an evening night out. And we'll find out what's new with them. So we'll play the original audio of the second date update. And then after that, we'll find out what they've been up to now.
Ooh.
All right, now it's time for your second date update.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone to do a second date update today had a very awkward moment on his first date that most people can relate to.
Okay.
You know how when your date starts off and you accidentally run over a pedestrian?
Whoa, what?
Yeah, that is so awkward when that happens,
It's
isn't it?
a little more than awkward.
What's up, Joshua? How you doing?
Hey, Brooke and Jubal.
Is he calling us from jail? Because I'm pretty sure it's a felony or something.
I'm not calling from prison, no.
Oh, so you didn't get caught?
No, I definitely got caught.
All
Oh.
right. Tell us a little bit about what happened because your email just said, I need a do-over because I ran over somebody.
Oh, my God.
And that's very
a
confusing. It's like,
subject line?
all right, we'll do a second date update on that. What does that mean?
So here's what happened. I met Kara on eHarmony.
Okay.
She's great. And we decided we're going to go to a concert because we both really dig on music. And I pick her up at a coffee shop, and we're talking, and it's awesome. And I'm just really into the conversation. And then I accidentally ran over somebody.
No, you don't just throw that in there so casually. Like, I pick her up, the conversation's great. Oh.
And then also, yeah, we heard a little thump, and then I realized, did it again. Ran over a person.
Speed bump.
Okay, so people freaked out, but it was not my fault.
Wait, okay, but clarify for me. When you say ran over a person, do you mean like full speed ahead, like thump over a person?
No, I was at a stoplight. It had turned green. I don't know if the guy was hurrying to get somewhere, but he darted in the road, and I figured that it was clear to go. I didn't see him, and Kara yells, "You hit somebody," and I said, "What?"
You had
And
you had to be told that you hit a pedestrian. You didn't just know that?
Well, I ran over his foot. Like it was his foot.
Okay, so he didn't like hit your windshield and you didn't notice.
No, he didn't crack in the windshield.
Okay.
But I was really paying attention to her because I'm trying to be a better listener. And so I said, "What?" And there were no cars behind me, so I stopped the car and I put it in reverse and...
Ran over his other foot?
No, I didn't. I just, nicked his knee. I glanced off.
So you almost ran over him a second time.
That's an accurate statement, but in my defense, it was his fault.
No, there's no defense. And you don't sound guilty about this at all.
I have thought about this a lot, and I don't feel bad about it because this guy ran in front of the car, and I stayed. I filed the police report. You know, I got into a little bit of an argument with another person that was on the road about what had happened, but I think that she did not see everything that happened.
Right.
Wait, what was your date doing the entire time you're filling out a police report?
Well, she left.
Okay, so she
Yeah.
took off. And what did she say to you about the whole situation? Did she say anything before she left?
Well, she stayed around, and she was screaming a lot for a while.
I can understand
But
that.
again, I don't think that's me. I think that she had a family thing that it was bringing stuff up.
What?
another
So
person.
you're blaming past baggage for her wanting to leave?
I don't think it was about me.
Okay.
What was she screaming?
I mean, there was a lot of the "oh my gods." There was a lot of "this shouldn't be happening."
And is that the last you've heard from her?
I mean, I was shouting her name out as I noticed as she was leaving, and then the police officer was really stern with me paying attention to him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They usually
So
like
she
it.
might have said something else,
Okay.
but I didn't hear it.
So her walking away while you're filing a police report after accidentally running over some guy's foot is the last thing you've seen of her.
Yes.
All right.
Which, could actually be good for you because she sounds like a key witness in all of this. And I don't think that it was the other guy's fault.
But it was his fault. Like, I have been to court about this. No charges are being pressed.
Yeah, because she wasn't there. Dude, you hit him twice, man.
The second time was a glance. So I disagree with the term hitting twice. Look, it was an accident. It just happened to take place with a really cute girl on a first date, and I just need a do-over. And it will be a do-over where we take public transportation or...
Is that because your license has been revoked?
No, I still have my license.
Okay.
It's just provisional, so I cannot drive at night.
Okay. So have you tried to call her since then, though, or will this be your first attempt to reach out?
You know, I texted her, and I told her, hey, I know that was crazy. Sorry about the guy. The guy's doing okay.
And nothing? No response?
It's funny, like, when you see the little ... dots with the text sometimes.
Yeah.
I think I saw that right afterwards, but then nothing. Didn't
Yeah.
make
Oh,
sense.
so she thought about
So
responding
weird.
to you and then stopped herself.
Yeah, it seems like maybe she started to say yes, of course, and then she was just nervous.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
I appreciate it.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The following is a true story about real-life events that have actually taken place in our judicial system. The names and dates have not been changed. They're the same.
Yeah.
They're the same names and dates because it's really not that big of a deal, but it sounds cooler if I talk like this. And Joshua is on the phone today for a second date update. If you just missed the first part, he ran over a dude on his first date and had to give a police report and has had to go to court over it and everything else. He was found not guilty of any crime. He says that the guy jumped out in the crosswalk when he was not supposed to be in the crosswalk, and then he ran over his foot. And then when his date screamed, "Oh my God, you hit somebody," he reversed and sort of ran over the guy a second time.
Yeah.
And then his date, Kara, who we're about to call right now to figure out why she's not calling him back, even though we already kind of know,
Definitely no.
left while he was giving the police report, and he hasn't been able to talk to her since.
Josh, do you have an idea of how to come back from this? Because I don't think it's the accident that's so much the problem. It's your nonchalant attitude about running over a pedestrian.
Again, like, the guy didn't tumble in front of the car and smash my windshield, and I didn't go, what? He ran in front of me, I got his foot, and then I kind of nicked his knee on the way back.
All right. It wasn't like you targeted this guy out of nowhere, like, hey, hold on one second. This guy needs to get run over. And then put on some AC/DC or something and went after him.
It wasn't like I maliciously ran over the dude. It was just an accident.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Kara, please?
this is Kara.
Hey, Kara, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Great. This is weird.
I can understand how you'd think that. I'm actually on the phone with you right now because we're doing a segment called the Second Date Update. And basically, we want to ask you some questions about a date that you went on recently with a guy named Joshua.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The thing is, he really liked you, and he asked us to call you and find out why you're not calling him back.
What?
Yeah.
He wanted. Okay, he wanted what? He wanted you to call me?
Yes. He sent us an email and told us about your horrible first date.
What did he tell you exactly?
He told us that he met you on eHarmony, and you guys
Yes.
were on your way to a concert. And he said on the way to the concert, he was talking to you and wasn't paying attention. And some dude ran out in the crosswalk, and he ran over his foot. Then you screamed, and then he put the car in reverse and kind of hit the guy again.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
So is that the reason you're not calling him back, the whole accident? Because he said that you left while he was giving a police report.
I was pretty shaken up. I mean, I've never even seen anyone hit by a car, much less being in the car. I was in the car. I mean, it was so crazy. And then I had to tell him, you hit someone. And then we backed up and we hit him again.
Well,
and it's
But the guy was all right, right?
I mean, he did send me a text message later telling me that the guy was okay, but I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe he's just calling me to, ask me out on another date. Be like, oh, yeah, the guy's fine. Sure, you want to go out again? I mean, we hit someone on a date.
Okay, but that was an accident. I understand if you feel like that's a bad omen for a first
but
date.
an accident, like, what's going to happen on date number 2? What are we going to do?
There's all sorts of options now, I think. The crazy door has been opened. You guys can just run through it full speed together if you want.
I'm cool not going through that door. Like, I'm good.
Why wouldn't you text him back, though, after that and just say, hey, that was too much for me on a first date?
Look, there were other reasons. That was not the only reason. I was just done with that date.
Wait, there was more than hitting a pedestrian.
Yeah.
What's worse than that?
I mean, I'm not saying it's worse. Like, I'm not saying we, killed a family. Like,
that would be worse for sure.
But, I mean, I was on this date for, 10 minutes prior to the incident, we'll call it. I got in his car, and Joshua wears an ungodly amount of cologne.
Oh.
It was like being in the back of a cab in Istanbul.
Yeah.
Just horrible. Okay.
Instant
And you know what?
migraine.
Depending on the cologne, that could be worse than running over a person.
I mean, that person was okay. If I stayed in my car much longer, I would not have been okay.
So that's why you left. You didn't actually leave because of the pedestrian. You just didn't want to ride home.
I'll be honest, it was like, dude, my asthma was going to be like, hello. Like, there was no way. There was no way. And I'll be honest with you, I don't understand how it is that he could have sprayed that on himself in the morning and was like, yeah, I smell good. Like, no way.
Excuse me, can I talk now?
What's going on?
Oh, Kara, that's Joshua. He's on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Kara, what is up? Why are you saying this? You know that's not true.
Joshua, look, I did not know you were on the phone. And I am really sorry that you had to hear it like that, but it is true. I'm sorry.
I put on a little bit of cologne because I cared about the date. I wasn't swimming in it.
I'm sorry. I feel bad kind of right now. I'm glad you cared about the date, but it's not that there's nothing wrong with, in general, putting cologne on, but don't you remember I rolled down the window? It was really cold outside, and I rolled down the window, and I was like, hey, look at the fresh air. This is great. You didn't think anything was weird about that?
That was part of the distraction that, all right, look.
If you wouldn't have rolled down that window, he wouldn't have had to hit somebody.
I will have you know that I get a lot of compliments on my cologne, and the majority of them are not from family members.
Well, that's fine. Then they can go out with you and be in a small enclosed space and have asthma, but not me. I felt like I was going to die, okay? Not unlike the person you ran over, and I didn't have my extra inhaler with me.
Well, the person that I accidentally ran over his foot was nowhere close to death, which I would say is, maybe similar to how your cologne. Okay, look. All right, okay, fine.
You're in such a predicament right now, Joshua.
It's not about the cologne. I cannot wear cologne. I can change that, all right? I just think that I got a good vibe from you before all this stuff happened, and I'm sorry. And
which part are you sorry for, the cologne or the almost dead dude?
I mean, he's not almost dead. Come on. Wow. This was found out in a court of law. He was fine. But
honestly, I'm just trying to give you feedback about your cologne. It just doesn't smell good, and the amount didn't smell good. And I'm not trying to be mean. It is what it is. And besides, I didn't know you were on the phone. They tricked me.
So wait, were you attracted to him before you smelled him? No, I'm serious, because the smell is automatic turnoff, but there could have been something pre-smell.
When I saw his pictures online and we communicated online, it was really cool. And when I saw him from far away, it was great. When I walked up close, not so great. And I don't mean he was ugly. I mean it was the smell. But from far away, it was good. I mean, it just once you got closer.
Can you please stop talking about how bad I smelled?
Well, Josh, do you want to go back to talking about the guy that you hit? We have two options here.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I feel like there's a door number 3 that we're not even talking about here, which is we were having a pretty good time before I hit someone. And, you know,
That is a really weird thing to say. Okay, but anyway.
I know I'm just acknowledging the elephant in the room that we've been talking about this whole time, but if when it comes to the cologne, I don't need to wear any cologne. I could just wear deodorant. I could not wear deodorant. I could not have any of that.
Please wear deodorant. I don't care if you're going out with me or not. You should be wearing deodorant and none of that like natural stuff, like actual deodorant.
So actual deodorant. Well, all right. How about this,
I
Kara?
don't use crystals. I have never. Okay.
Okay, let's not get into deodorant brands right now. I just want to ask Kara a question. Will you go out with Joshua one more time? You can take public transportation. He won't wear cologne, and we will pay for the date.
It's a pretty
Will you
good
go out
deal.
with him one more time?
Kara, come on, please, just give me a second shot at this.
I feel like I'm on Let's Make a Deal.
We met on eHarmony. We are a great match for each other. We could end up with each other.
That's right. That's the place that claims to find the perfect
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
I've seen the commercials.
eHarmony never said he would hit someone in a car either. So
I mean, that would make for a weird ad campaign, but
Yeah, that's true.
See, he's funny.
So, will you give him one more shot if he doesn't wear cologne? And you guys can talk about the whole car accident thing later, but
You have
will
to
you
say
give him another
yes.
chance?
okay, the thing is, it's like no cologne, not like pick another brand, like no cologne.
Joshua?
Like I don't trust
I-
your ability to like bathe yourself in it.
if you go out with me, I promise I will not wear any cologne. I just feel like we had a good vibe before things happened.
Will you do it, Kara?
Okay, but if I show up and I smell anything on you, like any cologne, I'm leaving. And if your bumper is damaged or I see like blood or hair on the front of your car, we're done.
I have already cleaned the car. You can't see anything on it. So
Well, that's really good to know.
Yeah, isn't that wonderful?
Good. Congratulations, Joshua. You got a second date.
Oh, Kara, I'm excited to see you again, and I promise you won't regret it.
Unless he runs over another person.
Oh, wow.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
That was one of the most popular second date updates that we've had this year. And we do have an update. Kara and Joshua are both on the phone. At the end of that, you guys said you were going to go out again. Did you guys actually go out?
Yes,
Yeah, we had a
did.
second date.
You did? Okay.
All right.
And how'd that go?
I mean, it went okay. We went on a few dates actually. So we had like a second, third, and fourth.
Wait, so does that mean he actually showed up to the date not bathed in cologne?
Yeah.
He did.
I think it was a good level. Yeah.
It was an acceptable level.
Okay.
I was not
Yeah.
dry heaving.
All right. Bad news is his normal body odor was terrible, too. And you're just like, I can't take any of it.
No, it was good.
Okay.
We went out a few times, but it just didn't go anywhere. Like it just,
Aw.
it was fine, but
Well, that's kind of a lame update. Sorry.
So
I'm
the-
kind of disappointed.
Aw.
So the update is you guys aren't dating.
Yeah, Kara's fine, but we just didn't really click. So no hard feelings, but we tried and
Yeah.
just wasn't there.
so there is something else to update on, and that's sort of more the update.
Okay,
Oh my
good,
God.
'cause This is kind of boring.
Are
What
you
is
in
it?
jail for hitting the pedestrian finally?
No, that would have been a horrible update. No, this is a good
The
update.
court of law absolved me of all responsibilities, so I'm good on that front.
Good to know.
So a couple weeks after Josh and I stopped dating, I, of course, tried to, date again. And I got matched up with someone, and I started dating. His name is Brian. And unbeknownst to me, but something we quickly learned, was that Brian and Joshua are friends.
Oh,
So you're
shoot.
dating his friend?
By accident.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we went out on a few dates, and we didn't know that, obviously, that Joshua and Brian were friends until we went to a party, and Josh was there.
So wait, Josh,
That's nice and awkward.
Josh, I want to hear from
Yeah.
you. What was your reaction?
I mean, it was okay. I think that there was a little bit of awkwardness initially, but, everybody's pretty cool and none of it was intentional. So I'd like to think that I'm a pretty easygoing guy. This proves that I'm a pretty good guy.
All right.
And you're an awesome third wheel.
I mean, it was.
Well,
Honestly, you're in this party, and you're like, you got to be kidding me. Like,
It's okay. I know that you needed to push down your feelings for me when you saw me. Totally okay.
that was not exactly it. But if you want to believe that, it's okay with me.
I feel like, Kara, you owe Josh one, and you need to set him up with one of your friends. I mean,
Yeah.
I would do that, but Josh, You and I have had
What?
some little discussion about this, and
Okay,
You're going
we have a
back to
difference of
an
opinion on this
unacceptable amount
subject
of
matter. I know what you're going to say.
What?
yes, you have gone back to an unacceptable amount of cologne. You need to knock it back, and then I'll consider setting you up with more.
You're still wearing too much cologne?
Yeah. As soon as we stopped dating, he went back to a rather unacceptable amount of cologne.
Oh,
Josh, you stink again.
I just wish that all of us could be in a room together for you to smell how pleasantly odoriferous I am.
No.
Josh.
No,
Just one person's opinion here.
I'm telling you, it's why he's single. I'm telling you, it is why he is single.
That was going to be my question. As the Carrie, you're dating his friend now, and Josh, are you dating anybody?
I'm dating myself.
Yeah, it sounds like maybe for a while, too.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
There are very few places that you're guaranteed to find love.
Okay.
Craigslist would be probably number one,
Yeah.
and then at a bar, right?
Oh, yeah. Those
Yeah.
are.
We're doing love in quotation marks, correct?
No. I
Love
think
/ restraining order?
No, love is something you can fix at the free
one
clinic.
person's
Okay.
and one person's restraining order is another person's passion. Let's just remember that.
Okay.
Hey, Doug, what's up, man?
What's up, Jubal?
Not much. Doug emailed us about a girl that he met at a bar named Shauna, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell us a little bit about Shauna.
Well, man, me and a buddy of mine, we went to see a Seahawks game in a sports bar.
Mm-hmm.
It was packed.
Mhm.
I mean, typical Seahawks crowd. Everybody was rowdy. Everybody was on tilt, man. Everybody was pretty drunk.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that you would say that because normally people don't ever drink while watching football.
It's a super sport.
Strange. So you found the one bar where everybody was just getting hammered watching the Seahawks game. Weird.
How did you meet this girl in the madness of it all?
She had like a little half Jim Zorn shirt, you know, and I was like,
Okay.
man, this chick has a Jim Zorn shirt on. It's like a retro throwback jersey.
So did you just go talk to her?
No, I kind of, I moseyed my way over to her. I didn't, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I got game, man. I'm
Doug-
not going to just go bump into
Doug,
her.
you sound like a mosier, too.
Yeah.
You do. I can picture you moseying over to her,
He didn't
cuddling
get
up
over-
next to her at the bar.
It sounds like it took him till the third quarter.
No, it was like early fourth quarter. By the time I got there,
But you finally got up the nerve to talk to her, and obviously you guys hit it off.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, the excitement of the game. So it was just like we were high-fiving, and I could tell she was flirting.
Right.
She was really
Okay.
flirty.
Remember, he's got game.
Well, I mean, the Hawks were driving. We were in what's called the red zone,
Thank you.
right? And that was for you, Brooke. I just wanted to explain that to you.
That's cute, honey.
It's like we were doing shots, so we were pretty lit up. So I told her, I said, listen, if the Hawks score on this next play, then you've got to flash the bartender.
What?
Oh.
You wouldn't, why wouldn't you? What?
It's a bar. It's a game, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
not,
that's your chance to then you gotta kiss me, then you gotta go out on a date with me, not flash the bartender, dude.
nah, man. That's someone who doesn't have game. That's
Oh,
how
Right.
that's
they
what
play.
that is. Thank you for the
So-
explanation.
So they scored, and man, let me tell you. I mean, I don't want to get too descriptive because I know this is a family show, but wow.
It's often referred to as a family.
Yeah.
I
Of
mean,
course.
they were just unbelievable. They were just what a sight to behold.
Nice.
I just picture the heavens opening up. Just,
Doug,
How did your evening end with Shauna?
Well, I mean, we really hit it off, man. I mean, we kept drinking. We went over to her place. She invited me in, and long story short, I left that morning.
okay.
Right.
Oh,
So you got to know each other in the biblical sense.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
touchdown, my man.
Yeah.
Okay. Enough
Red
of the
zone
sports
scoring
analogy. All right,
action.
guys.
Right.
So you never,
Extra point. Good.
you never actually went on a date. You guys just hooked up.
To me, it was like a date and then a hookup.
Okay.
Right.
Because I count meeting somebody as the first date.
Okay.
You guys hung out for a while. A football game is
You
long.
chest
so-
bumps.
game.
That's good
Yeah.
for at least a
They
date.
hung out for a quarter.
How many times did you try to get a hold of her?
It's been about 8 times that
Oh.
I've
Oh,
either texted
dude.
her or
Yeah,
called
Doug,
her.
Is that part of your game?
that is
Well,
so
it's been 2
part of his
months.
game.
Yeah. How long has it been? 8 times in what? A week?
In a week.
Oh, man.
Doug.
No bueno.
Yeah. That's a lot, man.
There's a foul on the play, sir.
Okay.
Brooke trying to get involved.
Yeah. Throw a flag.
Sorry, that was holding.
All right. There was no need to high five over that.
Sorry, I was
Thank
proud.
you. Thank you.
All
Man,
right.
you guys are cold, man.
All right, we're going to play a song. Come back, caller, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back. That's what we're about to do for Doug. Doug is definitely a ladies' man.
Yeah.
Right, Doug?
No. Game.
Heck yeah.
Oh, man, Doug. Yeah. Doug was so genius that he made a bet that got her to show her boobs to a bartender.
Yeah.
Actually, every guy that just heard that was like, yeah, he is a
that's
genius.
genius.
Brooke.
I've never thought of that.
Doug was at a bar watching the Seahawks game with some buddies, ended up meeting this girl named Shauna. They were doing shots, whatever. He made a bet. If the Seahawks score on this play, you got to flash the bartender. She did it. He ended up at the end of the night taking her home. They hooked up. He hasn't heard from her since. We're about to call her and see why. Any final thoughts before we dial the number, Doug?
Dial her up, man.
That's it, all right.
You're not scared at all that she woke up the next morning and you were not what she thought you thought.
Coyote arm?
Yep, thank you.
Gross.
Do I sound scared?
No.
No, not at all, actually. All right. Going to dial it right now.
Hello,
Hi, is Shauna there?
this is she.
Hey, Shauna, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Not much, just checking in on people in Seattle, seeing if they listen to us in the morning. Do you listen to us?
Occasionally I do.
It's kind of like a census survey that I'm doing, just, calling random numbers.
All your customers this way? Okay.
Actually, Shauna, are you familiar with the second date updates that we do on our show?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, we got an email about you.
Oh, God.
Somebody is wondering why you're not calling them back.
Congratulations.
Are you guys calling about Doug?
Ooh.
Yes!
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, we're calling about Doug.
The guy that won't get the hint.
So Doug told us.
Seriously calling for a second date update? I hate that guy. He was a creep. He was crazy.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay, so what did he do that was so creepy? He says that you guys ended up hooking up and everything.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I don't know what he told you, but it was a completely embarrassing, awful night, and I would rather not talk about it.
What? Wait, you
Can you
better
just-
set the record straight here.
Yeah, can you just tell us what happened? Shauna, if you won't tell us what the big problem is, obviously you don't like the dude.
Yeah.
Doug?
Yeah.
Hey, Shauna, that's Doug.
Good news.
He's actually on the other line listening. Do you want to tell Doug why you won't talk to him?
Oh, man.
Yeah, tell me, Shauna.
Okay, well, Doug, when we got home and I was like, no, I don't want to sleep with you on the first date, and I turned you down, you were like, oh, yeah, that's cool, yeah, whatever, I'll just sleep on the couch. Great. You pass out. I wake up the next morning. You're in my roommate's bed.
What?
Oh, Doug.
Doug, you dirty dog, you.
Doug!
That is a flat-out lie, man.
What?
That,
It's
That's
really
impossible.
not. You I can call Leslie and have her back me up on this.
Is that your roommate?
who the
Is
hell is Leslie?
She's my roommate, the one you ended up in bed with.
so your roommate hooked up with him, Shauna?
No. She woke up the next morning and there was this creepy guy in her bed, and we both just kind of like, ew,
Oh.
get out.
He just crawled into bed with her.
So we shoved him out and put him in a cab and never wanted to talk to him again.
Doug, do you have any memory of this? Like, how drunk were you?
There's just no way that could have possibly happened.
Hey,
Doug!
Shauna, can I put you on hold real quick? Can you give producer Boyd your roommate's phone number? Can we call her? Will she talk to us, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I think she will.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold then, okay? And
Hey,
give him the number.
Shauna.
Hang on. We'll talk to Doug while you give him the number. All right, Doug,
Yeah, man.
you don't remember any of that.
I mean, if you got the roommate's number, then you need to give her a call because I know there's just no possible way.
Can we rewind, though, at the beginning of this phone call, you claimed that you had this great romantic night and you totally nailed this girl when you didn't nail anybody at all? Like, you're just a big fat liar at this point, Doug.
Drunk.
You
It
never...
doesn't matter. You should be able to remember that and then not make false claims if you don't.
All right, Shauna is back on the phone with us. She gave her roommate's number to producer Boyd. Shauna,
Ridiculous.
Doug says he thinks that he hooked up with you. He still won't.
Dude,
All
if
right.
you can't remember, I don't think anything was working well enough.
So producer Boyd got Leslie on the phone. I guess she's on the line. Hey, Leslie, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, we got your roommate Shauna on the phone with us right now.
Hey, Les. Hey, Shauna.
And we also have Doug. You remember him.
Oh, my God. This guy.
Oh, even she's talking about it.
Oh my God, I love that Doug started this by claiming he had so much game.
So,
This is hysterical.
Leslie, did you hook up with Doug or did he just crawl into your bed?
No.
Okay.
He just crawled into my bed like a creeper.
What? Oh my God.
Did you try to get him out of your bed, Leslie?
I didn't even notice until I woke up, and then I freaked out.
Oh my God, that'd be so scary.
Doug,
Yeah.
Doug, are you going to admit that this happened or are you still standing by your
Wait, he's denying it?
There's just no way it happened, man. I know. I'm not a creeper, bro.
Doug, you can't make this up. I'm sorry that you have the brain capacity of a peanut, but this is what happened.
Whatever, Leslie. You're full of it.
You're full of
Okay.
it. Are you kidding me?
Doug, why would you think that they'd lie about this?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're just crazy chicks.
Shauna, are you a crazy chick?
Oh, yeah, clearly I'm a crazy chick for ever thinking this guy was mildly attractive.
Oh.
Shut up. What
man.
were you thinking when he asked you, when he made a bet with you, you flashed the bartender and then you ended up taking him home?
I mean, okay, I admit I have a little to drink myself, but I don't sleep with guys on the first date. I, thought, he was drunk. He'd already paid for my cab.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'll let him crash on the couch. I thought I was being a nice person.
Totally.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Well, it sounds to me, Doug, like maybe you just had a really vivid dream while you were in Leslie's bed. Right?
Dude, look, everybody was drunk. That's what we all admit to, okay? So I know I slept with somebody that night.
It may have been them. It may have been the cabbie on the way home. Who knows? Shauna, at this point, I would like to offer you a second date with Doug. We will pay for it. Would you like to go out with Doug again?
Thanks, but no thanks.
No.
Come on, he's a good guy.
Leslie, would you be interested in a first date with Doug?
Not even a little bit.
No? Damn it. I want somebody to go out with Doug.
Why don't you go out with Doug,
You
Jubal?
go out with him, yeah, seriously.
No, I don't want to go out with Doug either. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Doug's creepy. Doug, you found out what the reason is. Apparently, nothing happened that night and you were just a creep in their place.
Dude, I don't believe it.
Still don't believe it, huh?
No, those chicks are full of it. And you know what? Good for them. I'm glad I didn't sleep with her.
What?
Yeah, all right. That's like being in an interview being like, I didn't want that job anyway.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The dating world is a lot like playing a video game. Unless you have a cheat code, you're probably going to lose.
Wow. That's depressing.
You're going to
wish
spend
there was a cheat
hours and hours and hours in front of a game machine, pumping quarters into it and just watching it take and take and take.
Preach, brother.
And take everything that you have until you lose and walk away. And before you know it, you spent 4 years of your life trying to win this video game. It doesn't care one bit about you. And then you go back the next day and somebody else is there pressing its buttons.
Wow, that just got really...
Enough about me. We're talking
Depressing.
about Ronald, who's on the phone right now to do a second date update. And apparently he actually went on a date to a video game arcade, and that's why I bring it up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Ronald, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Wow,
Good.
Ronald, I thought you were just a really, really sad man about the state of dating right now.
Yeah, that's kind of his issue. That's completely different than what I experienced.
Okay, good. Good. There is hope out there for some people.
That's a Jubal flashback.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your email said that you went out with a girl to a video game arcade. Before we get into that, how did you meet her?
I actually met her on a new dating application I was trying out. Friend told me about it.
A dating application.
Fancy.
Well, you guys would probably know it as an app. App is short for applications.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, all right, so you met her on this dating application. Did you guys talk a bunch before you went out, or did you just kind of meet and then go out?
We seemed to hit it off pretty good through the text. So, yeah, we went ahead and decided to meet up at an old school arcade venue. So we went in there and played some old school games like, Asteroids, and they had all the ones. It was really fun. It was a really cool place.
Did you allow her to win, or did you destroy her?
Oh, no.
Well, actually, I'm a little bit competitive, but, I didn't want to, freak her out or anything. So, yeah, I kind of let her win a little bit, but I don't know, it just started, eating away at me just slowly as the points were rising. I was just like, oh, my God, this is terrible. I was like, I just felt like such a loser.
What? Okay, wait, slow down. One, why would you feel like a loser for not winning a video game?
I don't know, because I was looking around and everybody was, playing, and it was like the heavy competition thing started creeping in. There was a lot of couples there, and, most of the time the guy was winning. I was like, oh, my gosh, I'm like the only loser here that's losing to a female here.
So you actually, you were taking it seriously that you were losing. By the way, I guarantee none of those people were watching you if you felt like they were watching you.
You weren't there, man. They were absolutely watching me. They kept glancing over and kind of gesturing to each other. I saw one lady kind of nudge her boyfriend like, oh, my God, look at this. It's embarrassing.
You sound like an intense man.
Yeah, I'm definitely a little intense. I guess she thought so, too.
She thought so? Did she comment on it?
Yeah, she made a little comment. We were playing Pac-Man, and I'd almost tied us up, and I guess the controller kind of got stuck or something, and I couldn't swerve around a corner, and I got eaten. And in a momentary loss of judgment, I kicked the machine pretty hard.
Oh, dude!
What?
So you're freaking out on the machine. That's awesome.
I'll kill you.
Not only that, but it sounds like every time you're losing, you have something else to blame besides, I don't know, your own lack of skills.
No, the controller stuck. It wasn't my fault at all. It was one of those old school arcade games. Those kids have been beating up on that machine all day.
Yeah, people. So the thing is, people kick those things, and then they get ruined.
Whatever, it wasn't that big a deal. I mean, it happened. She didn't seem absolutely freaked out by it.
Absolutely freaked out.
But the manager of the store actually was a little upset. He actually walked over and kind of scolded me like a little kid, which is a little embarrassing.
Oh, really?
Cool.
So wait, you went out to an arcade where you proceeded to get beat and then took it out on a machine, and you're wondering why this woman isn't calling you back?
Well, yeah, but I mean, hold on. It gets better. Trust me. It's going to get better. So,
Okay.
Better in a good way, or better like you ruin this date even more?
No. It was a good turnaround.
Okay.
Okay, what happened?
So, we're sitting there playing, and she kind of laughed about the manager. Seemed to, kind of turn her on a little bit,
Oh, bad boy, huh?
Yeah.
Give her the bad boy thing, and I just played it off like whatever.
Yeah.
And, so next thing I know, we're actually behind one of the pinball machines making out.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
What?
Wow.
She made out with you behind a pinball machine?
Yeah, I guess it got her a little hot, just kind of being the defiant, rebellious type.
That'll happen, man. You know what I mean? When you say, screw the system, I'm going to kick this game if I want to. Who made the move to make out? You or her?
Well, I made the first move, duh. I mean, I'm a pretty badass guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds like
I don't go out too often, so, when I do, I go for the kill.
it. Okay.
We lock lips, the next thing you know, I mean, we're just all up and down each other's throats. So.
Wow.
I really misjudged this whole story.
Nice make out in the arcade.
Gotta let you know.
How did the date end after your romance in the arcade?
It ended pretty good, actually, on a good note, because the manager actually saw us again. He walked by to change out the quarters or whatever in a machine, and he saw us making out. And then he came up and told us that we had to get out of there. And I was like, f this place anyway. So I grabbed her hand and walked out the front door.
So,
wait,
he kicked you out because he saw you making out?
Right.
But you were making out in an arcade in midday.
I know, pretty badass, huh?
I think so, Ronald.
Yeah.
Well, why do you think she's not calling you back then if you guys had such a hot, steamy romance in the arcade?
Well, we got back to my place, and, the whole time we were pretty much, a lot of physical contact, it felt like...
Wow, it's still going. I thought you were done after the arcade.
No, I wasn't about to let the date end, I took it back to my place.
Oh,
Wow.
Hey.
Right.
Wow.
I
So-
misjudged you completely at the beginning of this call.
I don't know what's happening.
You got swag.
So what happened back at your place then?
We pretty much picked up where we left off at the arcade, on a horizontal level.
You guys hooked up?
We didn't go all the way, but I mean, we messed around quite a bit. And then at one point, she just totally stopped on me, and I was kind of sitting there like, okay, got us all hot and bothered here. And then she's wanting to take off. I didn't quite understand. Everything seemed like it was going really good. She was turned on. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. Well, sometimes when a girl's around a guy like you, they can't trust themselves, so they got to get out of the situation,
That's what I'm talking about.
So maybe that was it. How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since she left your place?
Quite a few times. I tried through the dating app twice, and, I let a couple days go by. Just started to call her cell phone number and still didn't get any answer.
Okay.
And do you want to date her, or do you just want to finish what you guys started?
Yeah, definitely.
Which
Yeah,
one?
definitely. What?
Well, both preferably.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
I appreciate it much.
Yeah, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Ronald is on the phone. And this isn't your grandma's Ronald. No, this Ronald is a certified badass. Kicking computer games and taking names. No respect for authority whatsoever. That's the Ronald we know. If you were just listening, we talked to Ronald about his first date with a girl named Julia. They went out, they went to an arcade. He got in trouble because he kicked one of the video games there, and the manager said, hey, don't kick our video games. And then he got up from that video game with his date and then pushed her against a pinball machine. They started making out, and then they got kicked out of the arcade for making out. But it didn't stop there. They went back to his house and even made out a little bit more on his bed before she just couldn't take anymore and had to leave. All right, Ronald, are you ready to give her a call and find out why she would stop the action?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm not even going to guess on this one because I thought for sure it was because you were kind of a lunatic when it came to video games and she didn't like you, but she ended up back at your place. So I know nothing.
I know how to bring them home. What can I say?
Yeah, apparently you do, sir.
That's right, Ronald. Let's do this. Let's see why she wouldn't be calling you back, big dog.
I know you're just joking, but real life, I'm kind of a badass.
Okay.
I know. I'm not saying that you're not, Ronald. I just think that should be your theme song. Okay, here we go. I'm going to dial her phone number.
Dial her up. Let's quit around. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Okay, Ronald means business.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is Julia there?
Hi, this is she.
Hey, Julia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show?
Okay.
Nothing? Okay. Do you want to know why I'm calling you?
I would love to know.
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a guy, and he emailed us seeing if we could get you on the phone.
Uh-oh.
Have you been on a lot of dates recently?
No, not too many. I mean, I feel like I do maybe 2 per week. I try not to overwhelm myself.
Okay. Well, this one was with a guy named Ronald, and you went to an arcade.
Yes.
All right.
I
So,
definitely remember that one.
you remember your date with Ronald?
Oh, I do.
All right. Well, Ronald emailed us because he thought you guys had a great time, but he says that you're not getting back to him, and he'd like to go out with you again. So he asked if we could maybe get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. He told us that the date went awesome. He even told us that you guys were making out and stuff, so it's kind of confusing.
Wow, that's private.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know how Ronald is. Not a whole lot's private with Ronald, I feel like.
Oh, my gosh.
But you liked him, right? Like you were into the date, obviously.
I mean, he had this whole, tough guy facade going, and in a way I appreciated it because I thought, he's trying to impress me, I thought that was kind of cool.
Do you mean him getting kicked out of an arcade for kicking a machine and then making out with you?
Whoa, he told you guys everything.
Yeah, he did. You liked that, though.
That part, yes.
Really? It didn't make you feel like you were in junior high all over again and dating some teenager?
No, it felt really risky and, fun and thrilling. So I thought, yeah, I'll go with it. It was fun.
Okay, so you enjoyed making out with him there, and did you enjoy the makeout session when you went back to his place?
Wait,
Why are you asking me? It sounds like he told you everything already.
He pretty much did. But the reason that we're confused is you were making out with him and then you stopped and left.
Yeah, he had no idea. Like, it was out of the blue.
So we're wondering why you don't want to go out with him again if you were, like, all into it.
Well, what he did was out of the blue.
What did he do?
It's really embarrassing for him, not me.
Okay.
I don't want to say it on the radio.
No, I definitely think you should.
If it's embarrassing for him, he's the one that set up this whole phone call. Like, he's the one that's putting your business out on the radio. So we've already talked to him, and he says he doesn't care. He just wants to know why you won't call him back.
Well, if you must know,
yes.
we were, we were really into it. Like, we were making out. It was good. It was fine. And then all of a sudden, he was touching my boobs, and he honked it and said, "Woohoo!"
Wait, what? Did you just say he honked your boob?
Yeah, only one of them. He honked my left boob and said, "Woohoo!"
Did he? Wait.
Was he trying to be funny?
I don't know. It's almost like he didn't even know he did it. He didn't acknowledge it.
He didn't call attention to the fact that he said woohoo.
No, and I mean so I stopped because I thought, okay, he's throwing in a joke while we're getting hot and heavy, which I think is lame. But I was like, whatever. He's just trying to be funny. It's okay. But he definitely was not joking, and just continued. Like, he didn't miss a beat. Like, I don't know if he knew he did it.
But it's like, I mean, to be kind of on his side, he has one bad moment in a long, sounds like, makeout session. You couldn't get past a little boob honk?
I mean, a honk is one thing, but going woohoo along with it, that just kind of put me over.
I could see how that would kill the mood. That would have been followed up by a yippee if you'd have let him do other things, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, okay, he's got like a list of these little celebratory chants that he does. I don't want to stick around for the night.
Okay, so that's when you stopped and took off?
Right.
Oh, the bad boy wasn't so bad anymore.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you tell him that was a turnoff to you?
Because he seemed so oblivious to it, but I thought, let me just run now.
Yeah, why waste the time and have a conversation?
Yeah. I mean, for me, it was like, this is the first date. I'm just going to stop now and then never talk to him again.
Okay, well, I do have bad news for you then, because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to have at least one more conversation with you.
Whoa, what?
Yeah. Ronald, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah, but you're exaggerating a little bit. I mean, I grabbed it, but I didn't say woo-hoo. The most I said was woo.
It doesn't matter if you said woo or woo-hoo. It's just strange to hear those noises while we're in the middle of something like that. This isn't a sport where you're going to win something.
So what? I like to spice things up. It was my natural reaction, I was going for it.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I kind of agree with Ronald.
Really?
Julie. Yeah, like, I don't know, it takes a while for two people to learn their likes and dislikes in the romantic sense, and I don't think you gave him a shot. You don't like one thing and you turn him down?
I mean, maybe we're just different. If you would have had Ronald making out with you, honk your boob, yell woohoo, would you have gone on a second date with him?
There's a lot of reasons that I wouldn't have gone out with Ronald to begin with. But if I got to a point where he's honking my boob and I didn't like it, I mean, I would have told him and we probably would have continued making out. I don't know.
If he said woohoo in the middle of, yeah, right.
That's an excited thing. It's not like he was disappointed.
Yeah, but he sounds like a Simpsons character.
Woo!
Like you guys are making fun of it, but she was into it at the time, She was moaning, like, So, yeah, I went for it.
Wow.
That wasn't moaning. That was me trying to hold back my vomit.
Okay.
Whatever. You liked it.
Chemistry is
All
good
right.
here.
Well, Julia, I would love to ask you this question. Would you like to go out on a second date with Ronald? We will pay for it.
I'm going to go with no.
Oh,
No?
that's so weird.
Really? Maybe you grab your butt and get a Zoiks out of the whole deal.
Oh, gosh. Definitely not. I really don't want to feel like I'm on an episode of Mickey Mouse.
All right. Well, thank you for talking to us and being honest with us about your date. I appreciate that, Julia.
Sure, thank you.
You're welcome. And Ronald, I'm sorry, no second date for you.
That's all right. I can honk on somebody else.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Honk
Get
away,
after it
sir.
then, Ronnie.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm going to text in at 78592 that says, I'm definitely over my quota today for hearing the term honk my boob. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Ronnie, as I like to call him, is a badass.
Yeah, he is.
And he wanted to call a girl named Julia who wasn't calling him back after their date. They went to an arcade, and Ronald talked about how cool he was when he got upset at playing Pac-Man and then kicked the machine. And the owner of the place came over and said, hey, please don't do that. And then he was like, dude, I was just showing her that I didn't care about anything. I don't care about authority. And then he pushed her up against the machine and started making out with her, which she liked. Yeah. And then they got kicked out of the place, basically. And he was like, dude, she was totally into me because I'm a badass. Well, it turns out she wasn't calling him back because when they got back to his place, they were messing around a little bit. And then he got to second base, and he honked her boob, and then went, woo, woo. Like, actually said woohoo, and that turned her off. Then she left and decided she doesn't want to see him again.
It all sounds like a story from junior high, from the arcade game, like
I'm surprised you didn't just
Rebel to the boob honk.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that was the thing that pushed her over. Like, there were so many things prior to that could have done the job.
Right? As soon as he starts to like get angry at a video game and start beating the crap out of it, you're like, all right, this guy is a little weird.
Red flag.
Somebody texted in at 78592 and said, thanks to Ronald, I have a new signature move whenever I touch a girl's boob. Woo!
Yeah, I think that it didn't work out for him. So you may want to take that into consideration before you pick it up as your signature move.
Somebody else said, I dated a guy who honked my boobs all the time like that.
I had one.
And now we're getting married in 3 weeks.
Really?
So it also could work out for you.
You know?
Hey.
Just depends on what you're into.
Yeah.
Remember,
Honking.
if
There's
you want
something for everybody.
to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Somebody said, I just honked my girl's boobs because we're listening to you guys right now. Yeah. If you're with your girlfriend right now, just reach over. If you're carpooling to work or whatever, just honk her boob.
Or vice versa, girls. Reach
Honk
over
him
to
back.
your man,
There's a place you can honk too. Why not everybody do that in traffic right now? Honk each other.
Hey, and if you're by yourself or you're in carpool,
Honk yourself.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, no way to get closer to your your coworkers than to
Honk each other and then honk the horn to let the people next to you know that you're honking each other. Everybody just get one big good honking on a part of your friend's body right now.
I love a
to
good
celebrate.
honk fest.
No.
Yeah, man.
All right, speaking of a honk fest, in my experience dating, I've found that there is one surefire way to impress the girl that you're out on a date with.
Oh, this is going to be good.
And that is to complain about the bill. That's right. Complain to the wait staff, complain to the manager, cause a scene if you can. Because that says a lot about you. It says that you're not going to take anybody's crap.
Yeah, that's
Nobody's
right.
getting over on you.
Uh-huh.
And you know what that says? If there's a long-term relationship between you guys, if you're willing to stand up for being overcharged for a vodka cran now, you're going to stand up for something bigger for her in the future. Women love it
We do.
when you complain about the bill.
You are dialed in to us.
And that's what John did on his first date.
What, John?
Right, John?
Yeah, sadly, this is a fact.
Were you like nickel and diming the restaurant?
No, it's just, it was a happy hour, and, well, I thought it was happy hour, and so, it's just like the bill was twice as much what I was expecting. So I wasn't like trying to be, I'm not cheap. I was just like trying to get what I was supposed to get.
Your email sure sounds like you're cheap, John.
Well, then I should have written it differently because it was just that, first of all, I'm a huge fan of you guys. I just have to say that. I love the show. And second of all, as a fan of the show, you know that I'm not cheap. I'm a good person.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, no. If you're a fan of the show, you know that you're probably a terrible person.
Yeah.
And you like the show because it's free, John. Free entertainment.
So
but if you went to a bar and the bill was twice what you were expecting, you wouldn't be a little confused?
No, I would be confused. But if I was on a date, I probably wouldn't say anything.
I think you can ask without making a scene, like what happened when the bill came.
Okay, so Bill shows up, and, I took the bill because I was going to pay. I was going to be a gentleman. And I just opened it, and we'd only been there for an hour and a half, and it was like a lot more than I was expecting to pay. So I just called over the waiter and I said, I think there's been a mistake with the bill. And I knew that I'd screwed up because next thing I know, like the manager's there, and then the manager's telling me that happy hour ended an hour before I thought, and
It's like,
awkward.
Even the explanation's too long.
Well, the fact that the manager had to come over and
Yeah.
everything else makes it seem like a lot bigger of a deal. Is that why you feel like you're not getting a call back today?
well, there was one other thing.
Oh, there's more to it. Okay.
Yes.
What happened?
So about an hour in, things are going real well. So I suggested that we should go get another drink, but at my place.
All right.
Oh, that's a
And-
pretty bold move.
I wasn't saying, like, let's go to my place to hook up. I was saying, like, let's just go have another drink. I mean, obviously, I would hook up if you wanted to.
Right.
but-
There you go. I was hoping that you would at least admit it, John. So did this happen before or after you challenged the bill?
This was pre-challenging of Bill.
Okay, so you said, let's go back to my place, and she said what?
She said, I'm sorry, I don't do that on a first date. I mean, it was cool. I think everything was going well besides those two things. Like, we were laughing a lot.
Can I ask where you met this girl?
We met at a club.
Oh my God. And an hour into the date, there's no way an hour into a date, a guy I met at the club is asking me back to his house.
No, that wasn't the day I met her. I met her at a club like a week before, and then we went out about a week later, and that's when I asked her back to my place.
Oh, I see.
What's her name, by the way?
Her name's Denise.
Denise. Okay, so you said, let's go back to my place. She said, no, I don't really do that on the first date. And then you said, okay, that's fine. But you know what's not fine? This f***ing bill. They overcharged me. That's a good way to make a first impression, John.
Well, everything else went well.
Was she noticeably upset after all that stuff?
I could tell that things were off. You know when you're like, you feel the vibe like you've lost her? That's how I felt.
What did you like about her so much that you want to do a second date update to ask her out again if you already sort of know why you screwed up?
So the thing that was really cool and surprising about her, and I know this is going to sound horrible, but she's gorgeous, like model, good looking, but she's also like hilarious. And I didn't think that she'd be so funny, like when I met her at the club, and like she was like making fun of me, I was making fun of her, but like in a fun way. She's really cool.
So did she make fun of you after, the ask her back and the bill thing?
No. And so I think that's where I thought that she was kind of upset about how I reacted.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
I have called her 3 times.
And you haven't heard anything back?
Nothing. I should be honest. I called 3 times and I texted about 2 others.
Oh, so you've tried a bunch.
So,
yeah.
So you don't take a hint very well, do you, John?
I just really like this girl. She's really cool. Denise is really cool. I wouldn't do this with just anybody.
Okay.
So do you want to apologize to her for what you did?
Well, I already did apologize. When we were at the restaurant, I apologized like after the manager left. And I mean, I guess I'll apologize again, but really I just want a second chance.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Cool. Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
John is on the phone with us right now. He wants us to call a girl named Denise today because she's not calling him back after they went out. He met her at the club. They went out for a date. He says part of the reason he thinks he's not getting a call back is because at a certain point during their date when the bill came, he complained about it because he thought it was still happy hour when happy hour had ended. So much so that the manager had to come over and they discussed the bill, and he thinks that was a major turnoff because it got weird after that point. All right, John, before we call Denise and you apologize to her for that incident and see if you can get a second date, I think it'd be a good idea, actually, if I call the bar that you went to as well so that I can apologize to them for your behavior. Would you like me to do that too?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Let's just say sorry to everybody that was involved in your horrible date, John.
Yeah. No, please. Let's call everyone.
Okay.
Were you humiliated when the manager came over to talk to you?
Of course, because it was at the end of the date. It was horrible. I just wish that I hadn't even said it.
Yeah. That's when you look at it and you're like, all right, whatever. It's like 25, 50 bucks more than I was planning on spending. I might as well just suck it up, you know? All right, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello.
Can I speak to Denise, please?
This is she.
Hey, Denise, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
What's going on? I'm calling you because we recently got an email about you from somebody who listens to our show.
I'm sorry. What's going on here? I don't understand.
It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update.
Okay.
John asked us to give you a call and find out what went wrong on your date, because I guess he's tried to get a hold of you a few times and you won't call him back.
Okay.
I'll tell you what John told us, because we talked to him, and he says he thinks that you're not calling him back because of a moment at the end of your date when he complained about the bill and, like, the manager had to come over, and he says he felt really stupid after that point.
Oh, no, he lost me before that.
What did he do before that?
I mean, God, I don't know if I want to talk about this.
Was it where he asked if you wanted to go back to his place and you said no?
He told you a lot about our date, apparently.
He did. He told us all about it because he's really curious what he did wrong and why you don't want to go out with him again.
I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to go out with him. I'd feel like an hour into the date and he's asking to go back to his apartment. It sounds like a booty call almost.
I mean, I didn't even want to be there after the first 15 seconds of talking to him.
What?
You didn't like him that?
Whoa!
Like that soon into the date?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me because you hung out with him for an hour or so still and had drinks with the guy. If you didn't want to be there at all, why didn't you leave earlier?
I don't know. I guess I felt kind of stuck. Like I needed to keep going through with it.
So you were looking forward to it, and then 15 seconds into the date, he turned you off.
Yeah.
So what happened?
So I walked into the restaurant, and I had butterflies because I was excited to see him again. And he was already there. He had a table for us, and he had pulled out the chair for me. He told me I looked beautiful. He kissed me on the cheek.
Oh,
What
that
a
monster.
jerk. I
Oh,
know.
gosh.
Jeez.
Wait. So we sit down, and I asked him, I was like, hey, how's it going? How have you been? And he answered, oh, God. He says, this is going to sound bad, but I forgot your name.
Oh, that's the worst. What are you doing?
How did he not know your name?
I mean, I don't know. We talked for like an hour, and I laughed. I thought he was kidding.
Yeah.
But he wasn't joking?
No, he says, no, I'm serious. And he said, look how I saved you in my phone. And he showed me his phone. And he had saved me in his phone as hot girl from the club.
I have done that before, too.
I currently do that.
Yeah, and you'll be like texting somebody like, I have no idea what her name is. I hope she says it at some point.
I mean, I don't know any girl that wants to be known as the hot girl from the club.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think it's that bad of an I mean...
Yeah, but if the guy's sitting down with you on a date and then has to go, hey, I know we've been talking back and forth, planning this whole date, but I don't know your name at all.
It means he doesn't care about your name.
Or he
Yeah.
was wasted.
So what did you say to him after you found out he didn't know your name?
I don't know. I kind of felt a little, like, caught off guard. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm Denise. I didn't know how to respond. I wanted him to be mad.
Were you just, like, disappointed because you really had this crush on this guy and then he didn't even have enough energy to put into knowing your name?
Yeah, I was really looking forward to this date, and then that's how it starts. And from then on, I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll just order a bunch of drinks and have him pay for it.
Yeah.
Smart girl.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
She didn't care about the bill.
Can you put the tab under Denise, please? Name Denise in all caps. Wouldn't you like to just tell him, though, like, hey, this is why I didn't call you back was because you didn't know my name. Maybe in the future you should know somebody's name before you got with them?
I mean, I just figured maybe that's something he should know, but...
The good thing is he knows it now because he's actually on the other line listening.
What?
Yeah.
Denise, I couldn't hear you at the club. It was really loud. That's why I didn't. I'm so sorry. I swear I just couldn't hear you that night, and I was too embarrassed to ask you that night what your name was, and I should have just asked then.
Yeah. When you put me in your phone, ask me my name and put it in your phone.
That is a very good point.
Yeah, you have to do that.
You don't go an entire week and then think it's funny to show me that you've given me the nickname Hot Girl from the club.
Well, I was just trying to be honest and tell you I thought it was kind of funny. I thought you'd take it as a compliment. I put you in as hot girl.
I am more than just a freaking hot girl.
What did you want, though, Denise? He's not going to put in very smart, intellectual woman.
He's got to get to know you first.
I mean, it's not like it didn't come up in conversation when we were at the club. We told each other our names. And I mean, I am more than just a person with a body. I don't want to. It means something about him that's all he's thinking about. That he couldn't remember my name from the conversation, but all that he remembered was what my body looked like.
Okay. So that's all I knew at that moment about you. I'm really, really sorry. And if I had the chance to put in a different sort of thing after our date, I swear that I would have put in the most amazing woman I've ever met, or the beautiful girl who I'm lucky to have gone on a date with.
God.
That's cute. Come on.
Pouring it on a little thick, don't you think, John?
Give him some credit, Denise.
And then you couple that with everything else that happened that night.
Yeah.
Are you
I guess you're right. A lot of stuff did
Everything else
happen.
was good.
Everything else was good, John. John, you forgot her name. You yelled at the wait staff about the bill, and then you invited her back to your place an hour into the date, and she said no.
Okay, look, I admit it wasn't like the best date, but that was like incredibly unlucky. One, the fact that I misunderstood what time happy hour was, that's just like bad luck. I heard her name, I just couldn't like hear it well enough at the club. That's bad luck. The only one that's actually my fault is asking her too soon to go to my place. That one I take full responsibility for.
Denise, would you like to go out on a second date with John? We'll pay for it.
I don't know.
Come on.
Just give him another shot. Now that he knows your name
yeah.
and he knows not to yell at waiters.
It's going to be, I mean, it would be really hard for me to start over on this one.
Do you want to give him a shot, though, and see if he can do it?
Yeah.
I promise that you'll get to know the real me, that you'll have a wonderful time. I'll be a total gentleman. I think that you should give me another chance.
And I'm going to pay for the date so he can't complain about the bill. That's my job at this point.
Yeah, we won't even go to happy hour.
This is against my better judgment, but fine. I'll do it.
You'll do it? You'll go out with John again.
Yeah.
Awesome, John.
God, I can't believe we're celebrating a response like fine.
Congratulations, John. You got a second date.
Thank you, guys. Denise, I promise you will not regret this.
Yep, we'll send you and whatever her name is out again, and you let me know how everything goes, okay?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
What's the appropriate amount of time you can be late for a date? I don't know, 5, maybe 10 days?
What?
And then after that, it gets to be a little bit of a bother. Danny's on the phone for a second date update today, and I guess he thinks the fact that he was a little late might be ruining his chances for a secking date. What's up, Danny? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good, guys. How are y'all doing?
Good. So how many days late were you?
I was pretty late to this date, but it wasn't days late.
Okay.
Oh.
You
Well, I don't
didn't
understand what the
force-
problem is then.
You didn't force her to live at the restaurant for a while?
No, I wouldn't do that to her.
Okay. Well, before we find out about your date and exactly how late you were, what's the name of the girl you want to call today?
Angela.
Angela. All right. And where did you meet Angela?
We met on a dating app.
Okay.
Is there anything that stood out about her?
She's got an amazing smile. All her pictures were really good, and she's a pet lover, which I really like. She's got a dog.
Nice.
Okay. So do you have a dog?
I don't. Unfortunately, I had a dog that passed away last year, and I haven't brought myself to get a new one
Well,
yet.
maybe that's why.
What?
Maybe she doesn't want to go out with you because you had a dog that died. I'm super judgy about that. When anybody has a pet that died, I get super judgy. So maybe that's it.
What'd you do?
Yeah. So what'd you guys do when you went out on your date?
We decided just to keep it simple, get a drink, make sure we were, compatible face to face.
And I guess that's when you were late. How late were you?
I was about 45 minutes late.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's pretty late.
But I have a good reason. I do. And I was being very communicative about my tardiness via text message.
What was your reason?
Well, I was having a package delivered that day, and it was a surprise gift from my mom, and she gave me a window. So it's like one of those services where, they're like, this package will be delivered between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., and you have no idea when it's going to get there, right?
All right.
So of course, surprise, surprise, the guy finally delivers it at 5:58 p.m., on the very end of the window.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those situations where I was getting the feeling that it was a pretty valuable thing, and I couldn't just leave it on my doorstep, outside. I didn't want to risk that.
Okay. And was she understanding about that? I mean, did she seem understanding when you shut up?
I mean, I think so. She seemed pretty good. I mean, we had this moment. So, it was a pretty crowded bar, and it took me a second to sort of pick her out of the crowd. There were a lot of people, and I was still kind of stressed because I kind of booked it as soon as the package arrived. And then she sees me and is waving me over. And then I see her, but then it takes me a while to get there. But then I walk up, and I don't know if it was the nerves or the adrenaline, but I go in for the hug right away. And I just give her this huge hug. Because, I don't know, it's just a relief to sort of get there. And she returns the hug, and it's this, amazing hug.
Like you guys ran to each other for it.
That's actually really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's this hug happened, and, all the stress just melted away. It was just this great first connection, and I immediately calmed down, and I was, there and in it and present with her, and it was great.
So how long did you guys have drinks for?
Probably hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that.
Okay, that's not bad. I mean, that seems like she probably wasn't too pissed that you showed up late then. Plus, love at first hug.
Yeah, love at first hug. So about an hour and a half in, something like that, I go to the bathroom and I come back. We've had a couple, so I might be a little tipsy at this point. And I was just I had been thinking about the first hug, and I was kind of tried to explain to her how great it was for that hug to happen to me and kind of calm down a little bit. And so I went ahead and I asked her for a second hug, if I could hug her again.
That's
okay.
That's kind of awkward.
Yeah, you asked for a kiss, I understand.
Well, and
but
the first hug was natural.
Right.
Second hug sounds forced.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get it?
Yeah, she hugged me. I mean, I guess in retrospect, maybe it was a little weird, but she seemed okay with it, and we hugged again, and it was really good. It was another really great hug.
You guys are good huggers. It's really cute.
You're holding each other for 10 seconds.
Yeah, it was really good. And then actually that wasn't even our last hug of the night, because pretty soon after that we decided to call it quits. So we went outside, and before we parted ways, we had another hug.
Wow. This is getting too hot for me to listen to anymore.
Honestly, it wasn't as good as the first two, but it was definitely a really solid hug.
Okay,
right.
There was no pat in it. It was a still solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It wasn't great. It was good.
Okay.
And was that it? Is that the last you've heard from her?
I was asking her if she wanted to see me again, we should hang out again, and she was kind of positive but non-committal. She wasn't going to be oh yeah, Thursday, or she was just sort of not really hitting me with any dates, and then we parted ways, and I haven't heard from her.
Okay. And you have tried to contact her?
Oh yeah, I sent her a couple texts that she sort of responded to shortly.
Okay.
But it's obvious that she doesn't really want to see you again.
I mean, I guess, but I'm telling you, if you had hugged her the way that I hugged her...
Sounds like it.
I gotta watch
Yeah,
it now.
I know. Seriously. All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thanks.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I don't even know if we can continue with today's second date update. It's just a little too steamy, I think. I mean, lots of hugging action going on with Danny, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. If you missed the first part of it, he wants to call a girl named Angela. They met online, and they went to go to a bar to have some drinks. He was actually pretty late, and that's why he thinks he's not going to call back. He was 40-something minutes late because he was waiting for a package to be delivered. She seemed okay with that, but the thing that he was really highlighting was how amazing the first hug was with her as soon as he got there. Then he hugged her again in the middle of the date, and then ended the date with a hug. But now it's obvious that she's kind of avoiding him, so we'll see if we can get her on the phone and find out why. Danny, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
And do you regret that last hug? Because you said it wasn't as good as the other two. Maybe it's too much of a good thing.
I mean, I wondered about that, but honestly, I never regret a hug.
Okay. You know what? Stand by your hugs, Danny. Stand by them.
He's I got the hug. That's all that matters.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Angela?
This is she. Who's calling?
Hey, Angela, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
How are you? Have you heard of the show before?
Maybe. Why are you calling?
Well, I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not wanting to see them again, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why.
Okay.
Okay. And we got an email about you from a dude named Danny.
Okay.
And Danny told us about your date. He said that he thought you guys had a good time, but now it's kind of obvious that you don't want to see him again, and he's wondering if he did something wrong.
What did he tell you?
Well, he did tell us that he was late
Like
for
really
the day.
late.
He thought maybe that was a problem. But he also said everything seemed fine. I mean, other than just the standard, hey, we met for drinks, it was fun type of stuff.
That's it.
I take it there's something else he should have told us.
I mean, it was a weird night.
Okay.
All of it?
He didn't really mention anything that sounded weird to us. It sounded pretty normal.
Okay.
Maybe, how about you describe your date with Danny then?
It was fine. The kind of like funny weird thing is that we hugged when he got there, and then he like kept talking about it.
Yeah.
About the hug.
I'll be honest, he told us about that too, and he was really pumped about the hug you guys shared.
He'll never forget it.
But it didn't sound weird to me.
Oh, well, like I'm dating, right? Like I met this guy in an app. I don't know him. I'm always like on alert for weirdos. And he hugged me, and then throughout the night, he hugged our server. He hugged this random guy at the bar, and
No way.
I think he hugged the valet guy.
What?
Danny's a hugger, is what you're saying.
Does he not know how to shake hands? Like,
Yeah, he hugged a few people. He's just like a big hug guy.
And does he say like, "Hey, give me a hug," or does he just go in without
Come
the
here.
announcement?
Usually he just goes in, just kind of like opens his arms and like starts to grab you.
throws the
Okay.
vibe out.
So he was just like hugging everybody that walked by.
I mean, he would like say a few things to them first, but yeah. And I'm like, anyone who hugs a server, like, that's weird.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's only weird if people's reactions were weird. How did people take it?
I think the valet guy was like super not into it, but
Yeah. I bet you valet guys don't get enough hugs, actually.
That's probably true. You need so many a day, and they're just not loved enough.
You didn't know what to do.
he was just like so confused. But the guy at the bar was drunk and the server was nice, so that like wasn't a big deal, I guess. But the weirdest part, actually, I'm remembering when he would hug me, he would like moan a little bit,
What?
Oh, no.
How?
like,
Like, it felt so good.
Oh, he's just like, I mean,
All right.
I'm pretty sure he did it with every hug. That's like what he does when he hugs.
I'm just like,
Oh,
I guess.
you
I
smell
could-
so good.
when you say it, I feel like I may moan
I
when
know,
I
I was
hug.
just
Like
thinking
now,
that,
I'm
like,
like, I think
do
I do
I?
that. I think I do that too.
To a valet guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, not to the
I've
valet
hugged
guy.
a lot
no.
of people, not a valet guy, but I'm not fancy enough for valet very often. So
Yeah, it's just a weird, funny night.
All right. Well, thank you for explaining that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Also, another thing weird is that he's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. That's weird, too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe he's still on the line. Are you still there, Danny?
Yeah, I'm here.
Need a hug?
Oh, Danny.
I bet he does.
Angela, is my hugging really the reason why you didn't want to set up a second date?
You know what? You're like the sweetest, but I'm sorry, it's just not a match.
Oh.
No, I mean, look, I'm sorry if I weirded you out, but just so you know, like, I was born and raised a hugger. My family hugs, and like that's just our thing. Like, so, like some people talk, and some people send letters, and some people give gifts, and we hug. I hug. I speak through hugs, and like,
Speak through hugs.
I get it. Like, you kind of feel like I'm a weirdo, but I just want you to know, like, you're an amazing hugger. And, like, even just because you weren't raised that way doesn't mean that, like, you can't still be this incredible hugger that you are.
He sees your hugging potential.
What's happening?
Yeah. He's like, let me teach you.
Danny, this sounds like more than just something you do. It sounds like your
It's a
lifestyle.
religion?
I mean, hugging is important. Hugging is, like, a beautiful connection between people. And, Angela, that's what I felt like we had the other night. And, like, I get it. Not everyone is a big hugger. But, like, the way that your arms went under my arms, that fit perfectly. And, like, it wasn't like it was hugging a stranger. It was like someone I've known my entire life. You know, it was like hugging a family member.
I would have left that part out, Danny.
But not in a weird way. Not like that. You know what I mean? Like, you... Okay, obviously this is not going well.
I mean, you are so sweet, but I'm not into hugs like you, man.
But Angela, I mean, he sounds like a nice guy. He sounds like
Yeah, for sure.
he's not creepy. He didn't creep you out. I mean, if anything, you were just uncomfortable with, I don't know, maybe too many hugs for the valet or something. But
I mean, yeah, it was a little weird.
Yeah.
Well, I get it. I get it. You know, it's fine. But Angela, just know, like, what's amazing, not just about your hugs, is that they're amazing, is that you're an amazing hugger and you don't even know it.
Wow. That's a nice compliment, Angela.
That's kind of cute.
Oh my God, I rejected him and he complimented me. Like,
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, that's because you don't realize how good of a hugger you are. That's the problem.
Wow.
And Danny would like to
Now
show
I know.
you. So would you like to go on a second date with Danny? We'll pay for it.
No.
Oh, really? I thought for sure you'd give him another chance. What if he calmed down the hugs?
You know what? I think there's someone out there that is going to love hugs and love Danny.
Okay.
But, you know, Danny, like, I'm down to be your friend if you want to, like, text me and, like, hang out in that way. Like, I don't know if you are down for that, but.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. Do you think we could still hug?
Oh, wow.
That's a
Hey,
real question.
come on now. She just offered to be friends. Don't go in for that. Can we be friends that hug once in a while, too? You know, that never ends up good. It usually ruins friendships.
Yeah, hugs with benefits.
right,
We'll see. We'll take it one hug at a time.
All right, well, just know that I'm giving you a virtual hug over the airwaves right
Oh.
now.
Wow. Oh, yeah, it's hot.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Second date update today. Met the guy that she wants to call at a place where I've actually met a lot of women. The golf course.
You have?
Yeah.
Like you've hit on women at the golf course?
Yeah, I just kind of hang out and hide behind the windmill, the giant windmill. And then when they come up to retrieve their ball, I just pop out from behind them like, hey, what's your
Yeah.
name? Come to the golf course often? Why are you running away? Where are you going?
Yeah.
Where are you going? I just wanted to talk. You're not getting your ball back until we talk.
Yeah. It's a really scared 8-year-old you just chased down.
Never very successful for me, but apparently it was successful for the guy that she wants to call today. Hannah, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Okay.
So you met the dude you want to call today at the golf course, huh?
Yeah, we were at the driving range, and, you know, I had got some new clubs, so I wanted to try them out. But I spotted this guy, Derek is his name, and he was so cute. I was kind of playing it a little coy, like I was having some issues, you know.
Wait.
because-
You played the dumb girl, I don't know what to do with my clubs move?
No, not necessarily dumb girl, but I was more so playing it off like these are new clubs. Like maybe do you want to show me how to use them? Because I really, really wanted him to help me.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Would you mind helping a lady out with her golf clubs? I can't possibly seem to swing these big, heavy things, but you got those big hands and those big arms. Maybe you could wrap them around me and show me how to work one of these golf clubs.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
Did it? I mean, it obviously worked.
Well, not exactly. He came over and he helped me out because he works at the golf course, right? So he was obviously busy. Yeah, he was busy doing other things, and he helped me for a little bit, but then he kind of left me alone and went and did his own thing.
Oh, okay. So he was an employee. I thought you were just hitting on a random guy there.
Me too. Like he
No.
was paid to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's frustrating then when you're like, I'm going to flirt with this dude. And he just comes up and he's like, yeah, those clubs are on sale. Those clubs, I would recommend those for you. I'll see you later, ma'am. Have a good day. And you're like, wait, I wanted to flirt. And he's gone.
So did you just end up being an annoying customer at the driving range, following this poor guy around on his shift?
Maybe a little bit, but it ended up like working out in my favor because he came back around, you know, after like 45 minutes or so once he wrapped up whatever he was doing, and he asked me out to dinner.
Oh.
Wow. You waited 45
Good
minutes?
for you. Well, she wasn't just standing there, right?
Bought like 10 buckets
Yeah,
of balls
that's
then.
persistent, though. I like it.
Yeah, it worked out. So fast forward to our dinner date. We show up at dinner, and he is so cute. He's all dressed up, and he's being very gentlemanlike.
Okay,
Like,
so
very, very gentlemanlike.
he's trying to impress you. This all sounds great.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the date, I was thinking going into it, and after I showed up and I saw him, how nice he looked, I thought this was going to be a great date. Like, this could possibly be a really great date.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It sounds like it wasn't, though, because you keep saying it could be.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just did not go at all how I had hoped.
Oh,
What
no.
happened? What was so bad about it?
Well, we sat down and we ordered drinks,
And before, like, we even ordered dinner, he said, I have to go grab something out of my car. And then he said he'd be right back. And this is where it gets really bizarre.
All right.
The drinks came. I kind of sipped on my cocktail. But I waited, and he never came back.
Oh, no.
He ditched you in the middle of the date?
It wasn't even in the middle of the date. It was right at the beginning of the date he ditched me.
Dude, that is so messed up. I don't understand how people can do that to other people.
Did you at least drink his cocktail, too, to try to numb the pain?
I wanted to, but no, I didn't. I was actually just so bummed because I didn't even know why or what happened because I thought the date was going to be so great, and then he just literally left.
How long did you wait?
I waited about, I would say, 25 minutes.
Oh, wow.
That's about right.
Yeah. I mean, once you get to 15-minute point, you're thinking they're gone, and then by about 30 minutes, you know that they left you.
Like, at first, I thought it was weird after even 10 minutes of it, but I just continued to sit there. You know, I didn't really know what he was doing, but he just never came back.
I mean, what was going through your head?
A lot of things. Maybe he, like, was smoking a cigarette or I don't know. But then after, like I said, that 10-minute point, I just started to get really bummed out because I kind of got that embarrassed feeling like, is this really happening to me?
So did you actually eat food at the restaurant or did you just cash out and go?
No, I cashed out and went. And I actually had to pay for the drinks, too, which was embarrassing.
Oh, man. Why do you think he would do that to you?
I honestly don't know. I thought things were going so great. We had great conversation for the first, like, couple minutes we were there, but then he just ditched, so I have no idea. That's why I called you guys.
Did you text him while you're waiting at the table? Like, hey, what happened? Where are you?
I didn't text him within the first 10 minutes, but then, you know, after that, I just shot him a text because I started thinking, gosh, what if he, like, passed out or something?
Right.
So I texted him and I said, are you okay? And he never responded after that.
Are you pissed? I'm pissed for you. I don't think people should disrespect each other in that way.
I'm really pissed off about it, but I think more so I'm just, like, really bummed out that it still happens that way because I thought he was a great guy, you know?
Yeah, and he obviously liked you because he came and asked for your number. That's what you said, right?
Yeah, and he asked me on the date. I didn't initiate that.
Well,
he did.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and figure out why he ditched you in your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Hannah is on the phone and she wants to call a guy named Derek. Now, before we make the phone call and find out what went wrong on their date, I think it's time for a little bit of positivity training for Hannah. Hannah, I want to help you be more positive about something, okay?
Okay.
So your date left you like a couple minutes into the date. As soon as you guys sat down, ordered something to drink, he said he had to go to his car and then took off and you haven't heard from him, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay. Positivity is all about switching your focus, okay? Instead of saying that you got ditched, we're going to say you're just a master at speed dating. And that was a very good speed date that you went on. So, yeah, so that's what it was. You didn't get ditched. You're just good at speed dating. That's all.
It made me feel better already.
Oh, my God.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad I could help.
I do want to know, though, why are you even giving this guy any more energy? I mean, he's obviously a jerk to leave someone that soon into a date.
I really just want to know what happened, like why he left, what his reason is. Not that I want to give him another chance. I just want to know why the hell he walked out on me.
If he has a really good explanation, will you give him a second chance, or is it just strictly that you want to find out now?
Right now I'm leaning more towards no, because he could have reached out to me this past week, texted me if something serious happened. So it's going to have to be a really, really good excuse for me to give him another chance.
Maybe he was kidnapped and we're actually going to talk to the people holding him hostage right now.
That would be something.
Yeah.
Not even that would be a good excuse. That'd be something. Whoa. All right. I'm going to dial his phone number right now. Here we go.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Derek.
Yeah, this is Derek.
Hey, what's up, Derek? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The hell's Jubal?
That is an excellent question,
That's
sir.
me. That's my name.
Yeah.
I host a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm assuming you've never heard of it.
No.
Okay. Well, the reason I'm calling you today is one of our listeners actually asked us to get a hold of you.
Okay. Why?
Because you recently went on a date with her and actually ended up ditching her without an explanation. So she was hoping maybe we could get you on the phone and find out why you left.
You obviously know who we're talking about.
We're talking about Hannah.
Yep.
Okay. She told us that she met you at a driving range, and then she said that you guys went out to dinner. And once you sat down, you said that you had to run to the car to get something, and that's the last she ever heard of you.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, it is. It is. It just...
Can you just tell us why? She's curious. I mean, imagine how you would feel if you were on a date and someone just ghosted right away after you sat down. Wouldn't you at least wonder why?
Look, I didn't mean to ditch her. I just panicked.
Why would you
panicked.
panic? What would you panic about?
I saw my ex at a table like right next to us.
Okay.
And that was after we already ordered drinks and everything. We had already gotten there. We sat down.
Okay, but just seeing your ex, I mean, that doesn't give you
happens.
any grounds to just ditch somebody, does it?
I had to leave.
Are you obviously not over your ex? Is that the issue?
Oh, you don't get it. You don't get it.
That's why I'm
we don't.
asking. You're right. I don't get it at all.
Listen, I didn't want to tell her. My ex has a restraining order against me.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, so you legally had to leave, not just you wanted to leave.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, like if I had been there another 5 minutes, she would have called the cops. I would have had to deal with that.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
What did you do to get a restraining order?
I didn't do anything.
Of course you didn't.
We had a messy breakup. She cheated, but then she said that I cheated, which was not true. I did not cheat.
Okay.
Then the week after, she went outside her house. Her car was on fire.
Whoa.
And, of course, she thought it was me. Her friends thought it was me.
What?
So was it you?
Hell no, it wasn't me.
Okay, so she said that you set her car on fire.
Yeah, she claims that.
Dude, that sounds
is
crazy.
heavy.
That
Yeah,
is-
and the only reason that she ended up getting a restraining order against me was because the police placed me in the general vicinity. I'm doing air quotes. You can't even see it.
But you were in the general vicinity when her car caught fire.
Yeah, I guess so.
It sounds really
That-
coincidental
yeah.
to me. Like, oh, I'm her crazy ex, and we had a messy breakup, and now my car's on fire, and you were around.
Whatever. You want to judge me? I know what actually happened, okay?
Okay.
Okay, but
there.
even with that, like, why wouldn't you just tell her your date, Hannah, like, hey, let's go somewhere else?
I just freaked out and left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why not tell her after the fact, though? Shoot her a text and be like, hey, restraining order, sorry. I mean, I don't know how you would say it, but why not tell her?
I'm not going to lie to her, but I'm not going to tell her, like, during our first date, hey, I got this restraining order. And blah, blah.
Yeah. I mean, you still could have explained something later on, though, so she's not sitting there wondering what's wrong with her and why you would leave.
Actually, yeah, I tried. I mean, I paid the valet $20 to tell her.
Okay. Well, I don't think the valet told her. Yeah, you might want to go back and get your $20
Yeah.
because he never told her.
At least I tried.
But, like,
That's true, I guess.
But you didn't try that. Like, you must not feel that bad about ditching her. You didn't call her. You didn't apologize. Like, at least a sorry text. You didn't even have to explain yourself.
All right, fine. I'll text her later today, all right? I'm going to say I'm sorry, and I don't know. We'll go from there, I guess.
Well, why not? Don't worry about texting her later. You can just tell her right now because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Hannah, you there?
I don't even know what to say.
I don't blame you.
Why the hell is she here?
Because she wanted us to get a hold of you so she could talk to you because she's wondering why you weren't calling her back.
You answered this phone call, but you couldn't bother texting me at all?
I mean, you heard what I said. Like, you know that the situation is messy. What would you have done?
I would have at least taken you with me when we went out of the restaurant, not just completely ditch me and then leave me with no explanation whatsoever for a week. I mean, don't you think that's kind of a jerk thing to do?
It's not my fault that there's a restraining order against me. You heard that?
Says everyone with a restraining order.
I don't really know if it is your fault. I mean, you were in the area where the car was on fire, so.
Were you there? No, you weren't there. You don't know.
I don't know for sure because, I mean, you're the one that walked out on our date, so that doesn't make you a really truthful guy as is.
Look, you're thinking about this all wrong. Look, from my perspective, I didn't ditch you. I ditched my ex.
How romantic.
Okay, well, you still didn't explain anything to the girl you're on a date with.
And you didn't take me with you. You just ditched the both of us, technically.
But Hannah, I mean, be honest. Like, if he would have told you, hey, my ex is sitting there, I have a restraining order, let's go to another bar, you're not going to say okay to that.
Yeah, I mean, you're right in that sense, but at the same time, being truthful about it up front, I would have appreciated more than just being completely blown off and looked like an idiot at the restaurant by myself.
That was a high-pressure situation. And I think that I handled it better than most guys.
Yeah, you're right. Just running away from everything. That's how I handle problems, too, man. Don't worry about it.
I'm just shocked. I really would have appreciated a text or a phone call afterwards.
But Hannah, it's a legit excuse for leaving. You got to give him that.
And for the first couple minutes, we had a great time. We ordered drinks and everything. It was awesome.
Yeah, if you forget about the ex-girlfriend and the arson stuff, the date was awesome. Hey, Derek, would you like to go out with Hannah again on a second date? We'll pay for it.
Now that she knows, like, everything about me, and, you know, if she's still willing to go on a date, then, yeah, I would.
All right, what do you think, Hannah?
A guy that has a restraining order out for arson and ditched me on a date and then never texted me or called me back, I'm going to have to say no.
Yeah. Shocking. It's so weird.
You have no idea what you're missing out on.
I bet.
She does.
I think she does know what she's missing out on. Derek, thank you for being honest with us. Sorry about your situation.
Whatever.
Okay, he's gone.
Yeah.
Hannah.
Wow.
So the restraining order for arson wasn't a good enough excuse to woo you back into another date, huh?
Definitely not.
Okay. Well, I want to let you know I do have a friend who was arrested for grand larceny. If you're interested, I can hook it up.
Oh, that sounds even more exciting. Yes, I will do it.
Fantastic.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
So weird that a guy could ditch a girl on a first date and then tell her that the reason he ditched her was because his ex-girlfriend was there and she has a restraining order because somehow her car got lit on fire after they broke up and she wouldn't go out with him again.
That's so strange.
I thought for sure that was a love connection. In case you missed the second date update, that's exactly what happened. Hannah wanted to call a guy named Derek, mostly to get an explanation on why he left.
Yeah.
Like right when they sat down for dinner. We got him on the phone. He said he left because his ex-girlfriend was there. He has a restraining order because after they broke up, somebody set her car on fire. He says it wasn't him,
Yeah,
but he happened to be in the general vicinity, so...
And he never said
They
that it
issued
wasn't
a restraining
anyone he
order.
didn't know.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I can't believe how many people are texting in saying, I believe him. She
A
should
lot
have
of people.
said yes.
I know. A lot of people are on his side.
My God.
I don't know. If I were going out with someone, they ditched me, and then I found out the reason they ditched me was a restraining order for whatever reason, I
there's-
probably wouldn't go out with
There's
them
no
again.
benefit of the doubt on that one.
Remember,
Like,
if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Me and the girl on the phone for the second date update today have a lot in common.
Oh, no.
We're both fitness models.
Oh.
Caroline, have we ever worked together before?
Maybe in our dreams. I don't know.
I thought maybe I might have posed as your before picture. I'm a fitness model, but I pose as the before shot.
Yeah, I see.
Not
That
the
makes
after
sense
shot.
now.
But Carolyn did email in for a second date update. Tell us a little bit about the guy that you want to call today.
Oh my God, Kevin. He's such a nice guy. I met him on a dating app, and he kind of struck me. Like, I loved his profile, loved what he had to say about himself, and I think the thing that attracted me most was he wasn't a meathead. You know, I'm kind of used to these meatheads. Like, in the fitness industry, a lot of these guys are jerks.
Can I ask, on your dating profile, do you say that you're a fitness model?
I do, and in my photos, you can see it as well.
Does that really serve you well? Because I feel like you would just get hundreds of replies from the exact guy you said you don't want to date.
You know, yeah, I definitely get a lot of those guys that I don't want. But, I mean, my body looks amazing right now. Like, I worked my butt off, literally, to look like this. You should see. I'll have to send you guys pictures. So I'm proud of the way I look.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put myself out there. Check me out from the front, from the back.
I would think. Did you hit this guy up, or did he hit you up?
Actually, I hit him up.
Okay, because I would
good.
assume, like, as an average guy, if I see a fitness competitor like you on a dating app, I'm going to think twice before I hit you up, because I'm going to think you're only going to be interested in, like, big buff dudes.
That's what I do.
You know what? Honestly, I've learned a lot about myself through the process of getting to become a fitness model. And the one thing is, you have to not care in life. You know what I mean? You got to just go for what you want. I go for what I want. I saw him and I was like, boom, I want this guy.
You sound like a very intense person.
Go-getter.
Yeah. What about this guy made you say, boom, I want him?
First of all, his smile totally, like, captivated me. And honestly, he was the only guy that I've seen on this dating app that did not have a shirtless picture.
That's a plus.
And I'm like, I see way too much skin on these dating websites. I'm like, oh my God, a guy wearing clothes. This is refreshing.
I love how
that's-
high the bar is set. It really is.
So different between men and women, because guys look for the exact opposite. We're like, oh, gross, she's wearing a shirt.
There's no bikini
I don't want to
pics at
date
all.
her. No way.
Completely.
What did you guys decide to do for your first date?
We had intentions of, like, bar hopping, but we were so, like, talking so intensely, we never even left the restaurant.
Oh, wow.
So it was an awesome date. I mean, I was blown away.
Did you end up with a kiss?
Yeah, but not in the most conventional of ways.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
If you consider, like, putting him in a headlock, kind of, sort of.
Did you
Put him
just
in a
say you
headlock?
put your date in the headlock?
You know what? I was waiting and waiting and waiting for him to make his move, and he wasn't going for it. And I had a choice to make. It was either go home and not know, what the kiss was going to be like, or go in for the kill. And I went in for the kill.
So you put your date in a headlock and kissed him?
Yes, I did.
Oh, romantic.
Okay, do you think that could be the reason he's not calling you back?
He was laughing about it, so I really don't think it turned him off, to be honest with you. And, like, in this day and age, like, the chick should go for what she wants. I mean, why not?
But you
You
shouldn't.
take that kiss, even if it's by force. It doesn't matter.
I don't think anyone should be physically forced into kissing, but that's just me.
I mean, I didn't throw him down, but,
Can we paint the picture just one more time here? Did he know it was coming, or was it just out of the blue?
No, it wasn't out of the blue. I mean, we were, like, messing around. I knew he was nervous. I knew he kind of wanted to kiss me, but I think he was feeling me out. And I just was like, I don't have time to wait for this guy. Like, we're adults here. And so I, like, I pushed him, and he pushed me, and, like, we're just messing around playing. And then I just put him in a headlock, went in for the kill.
Right.
And then, the kiss lasted for a while. So it was,
Oh, so he did kiss you back for, like, a good amount of time. It wasn't like he was just wanting you to get off him.
Yeah.
no, he didn't want me to get off him.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
All right. And how long has it been since you guys talked?
About a week and a half.
Okay.
Like, he won't answer my texts, and I tried, like, playing it cool. Like, when we were on the date, I was joking around with him. I was a little drunk. We were both a little drunk, and I was like, oh, I could probably bench press more than you, and ha. And so I kind of threw him a text, and I was like, hey, when are we going to, bench press together and have this competition? And blah, blah, I'm trying to be flirty. And maybe he's scared, like I'm emasculating him.
Yeah.
Is he into fitness too? Because it seems like you're only talking about fitness when you're retelling this story.
He's like an average guy, like nice physique, tall. He's got muscles, but he's not into it like I am. I'm definitely like count my macros, bring my meals with me everywhere. But I went on a cheat meal. Like, I went on the date the night of my cheat meal. So it was like a big deal for me. So, and I kind of broke it down for him. I was like, this is how it works. This is how I hit my macros.
What the hell is a macro?
It's like it's a nutrition thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's macronutrients. Basically like your proteins, carbs, and fats divided into percentages per day.
That sounds like a horrible date topic to me, but okay.
Yeah, they're still so confused. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, and get your second date update, all right?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, here we go, guys. We're almost to the end of the second date update. Just push a little bit more. Only a little bit longer to go till the second date update is over. Just gonna need you to listen for about 10 more minutes, okay? Push. Just 10 more minutes and we're almost done. Push. Just 10 more minutes. It's always fun. Push. We're almost to the end of the second date update, okay? Caroline, how you doing? Caroline on the phone, how you doing?
Hey, I'm hysterical right now.
Oh, my God.
If you don't understand why I'm doing that, Caroline is in the fitness industry. She's a fitness model, and today she wants to call a guy named Kevin, who she went out on a date with, and he is not a fitness model or involved in the fitness industry at all. As a matter of fact, he doesn't really work out, and that's what she was looking for. So she was excited about the date. They went out. She did get a kiss at the end of the night, but it was not in the most conventional way possible. Can you recap that for me one more time, Caroline?
Well, he wasn't really going in for it. He was kind of being a chump. And so, I started messing around. We were pushing each other. And then I just put him in a headlock and gave him a kiss. Sometimes a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do.
Yeah, I dig it.
I wanted what I wanted.
So now he's not calling you back. We're going to get him on the phone and find out if something went wrong on your date. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kevin?
Yeah?
Hey, Kevin, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show. You ever heard of it?
Maybe. How did you get my number?
Well, I got your number from a listener of ours, actually. They emailed us about you.
What?
Yeah, there's somebody who listens to our show, has been trying to get a hold of you, but you aren't calling them back, so they asked if we could get you on the phone and find out why you're not calling them. Her name is Caroline.
Oh.
And you guys recently went out on a date.
Yeah.
Did you like Caroline?
She emailed you about...
Yeah, she liked you enough to actually email a radio show to get you on the phone and find out why you're not calling her back.
Oh,
That's a little bit of a compliment, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I really was hoping that she wouldn't call me back.
Oh.
Okay, so you don't want to get a hold of her.
No, I do not.
What was so bad about the date?
I got myself into something I was not prepared for.
Really?
I'm guessing.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we met on this dating website, and, it's like they say, it's too good to be true, and that was one of the worst 2 hours of my life.
Wait,
why was it so bad?
The whole thing?
The whole thing, it just did not start out on the right foot.
She did tell us how she put you in a headlock at the end of the date and forced you to kiss her.
Oh, that was not fun, but I was over it way before that.
Really?
Really?
She swore that you kissed her back for like a long time.
To try to get her away, she was holding me.
You're like, all right, fine, I'll kiss you then. So at what point were you over the date with her then?
I was over the date within the first 10 minutes, I think.
How could you be over a date in the first 10 minutes? That means that you're not even giving somebody a chance.
No, well, we were going over the menu, and the whole time she's talking about how it's her cheat night and how she's got to get her macros and the micros, and she just, every single item on the menu, she's talking about its nutritional, value.
Yeah.
And she goes into her bag and whips out this little blue pill, and she hands it to me, and I go, "What is this?" And she said, "It's a suppository probiotic."
Did you just...
A suppository probiotic?
For her or for you?
For me.
She wanted you to take a suppository?
I've known this girl for 11 minutes, and she hands me a pill and tells me to shove it up my
What did you say?
I kept saying no, and she just kept insisting that I take it. She's like, "Here, try it. It's really good for you." And I'm like, no, thank you. So after I finally made it clear that I wasn't going to take it, she says, "Well, excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom to take mine." So she leaves, goes to the bathroom. I'm sitting there wondering if she's being serious, then comes back saying, oh, it's so much better. I feel so much better now. Let's eat. Let's have a fun date.
Describe that exchange to me again. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever heard.
She hands me this pill, and she goes, do you know what this is? And I said, no, I don't know what it is. And she goes, oh, it's a probiotic, specially designed to help promote healthy colon ecology or something.
It's colon digestion, if you are listening correctly.
What?
Hey, Kevin, that's Caroline. She's actually on the other line. Caroline, you were supposed to wait until I called you into the conversation.
Yeah, I could. Honestly, I couldn't even wait. I was tapping my feet over here. Like, are you serious right now?
Oh, my God, really?
I was nice enough, first of all, to share my stuff. I mean, that's expensive stuff, okay? And it's for your digestion. It's for your health. I was just trying to be nice and share my knowledge and share what I know. And yes, it was my cheat night. And honestly, I wasn't going to ruin my digestion for a date. Okay, somebody that I only knew for 11 minutes.
Look, Caroline, if you want to go take a suppository, go right ahead. Go to the bathroom. You don't have to tell me, and you don't have to encourage me to join in.
I know, but I was just trying to be nice. Okay, you were asking me so many questions about fitness, and you were letting me talk about it.
No. You were talking about fitness incessantly, so I was being polite and asking you questions because it was obviously what you wanted to talk about.
Well, no offense, but how do you think my body got to look like this if I didn't do all of the things I was talking about? It's good for you. That's why I offered it in the first place.
It's gross. That's why I said no.
Carly, do you really not see a problem with asking someone to take a suppository?
Thank
you. I offered it, okay? I offered it. I was nice enough to pull it out of my bag. I let him know what it was about, what it was for. And those suppositories I make myself at home, okay? And I keep them in my bag whenever I know I'm going to have a cheat meal.
You make them yourself?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I make them myself. What's wrong with that?
She makes her own butt pills.
That's impressive, Caroline.
Homemade suppositories?
Yes, I make them myself because I'm trying to make a fitness line that I want to push, and this is like my baby. This is my number one genius idea, okay? So I've been working on it really, really hard.
So, Kevin, she was just trying to share her love of suppository supplements with you. That's all.
Why can't she push it at the gym? Why does she have to push it over cocktails?
I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, look, you know, for my profile that I'm into fitness, I'm very heavy into it. You know,
I'm not talking about the fitness. It's one thing to talk about fitness. It's another thing to try to get me to put a pill up my butt.
That is a
it's
good
not
point.
Like I offered to put it in there for you. Okay? I don't understand what the problem is.
Hey, Kevin, would you like to go out on a second date with Caroline?
No!
Are you sure? You're positive?
Final answer.
I don't even want to go out with this guy anyway. Kevin, you are just not the person that I want at all in my life. So, no thank you.
Caroline, maybe in the future, just take it easy on the suppositories for like the first 20 minutes.
You know what? I'm not going to change who I am for anybody. So I'll just make sure I look for somebody that is as into fitness as I am, and that's it. Like, I will not change myself.
All right.
I will bring those suppositories, and I'm going to make a lot of money.
You go, girl.
You do you.
All right, well, I'll find you a date, Caroline. Text in right now, 78592, if you're not scared to put a pill in your butt on the first date. I will hook you up with Caroline.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, who doesn't make their own suppositories these days?
Oh my God.
It's a rough economy. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking, of course, about today's second date update. Caroline wanted to call a guy named Kevin. We got Kevin on the phone and found out why he wasn't calling her back after the date. Caroline's a fitness buff. She loves it. Loves all things fitness, including making her own probiotic suppositories. And that's not really that bad necessarily, except I mean, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, making butt pills in your kitchen is weird, dude.
But she actually, at dinner, excused herself to go pop a pill, not in her mouth, and offered him one. Like, hey, you want a suppository real quick? Let's do this.
You want in on this action?
Yeah. You can have one if you want. And he was like, I don't know, it just weirded me out that she was like that. And apparently she was kind of like a female meathead, too, the whole time, just talking about fitness and stuff.
She put him in a headlock at the end of the date and
Right.
kissed him.
Oh, God.
Text in at 78592. Would somebody making their own suppositories at home and then offering you one on a date turn you off?
Yes. I will not put anything in my butt on a first date.
Maybe a second date.
Is that an April Fool's joke? Yeah. April Fool's. Brooke's bringing the jokes again.
Yeah, she puts everything in her butt. Don't listen to her.